Hello everyone, welcome back to Lego Building. Happy Friday! Spooky Friday the 13th even. So we are continuing our spooky build of the Haunted House drop ride. This is what we have so far. Basically the first floor. And it does open up, although it's only held on by one hinge at the... Well, okay, two hinges over there, but one hinge over here. So let's go ahead and move it back a little bit. We got bags number 5 to open up. Looks like we are going to be working on the back. So let's go ahead and turn that around. There we go. Howdy, Kinshir. How's it going? Nope, get out. Thank you. Alright, totally just rip that right there. Nothing else there. My day has been fine. We got some interesting Technic wheels where the rubber is like dual molded on the plastic. I don't know if that would be the proper term, but you got a plastic hub and the rubber wheel right on it. Let's go ahead and set that aside. We got black and gold 3x3 pulleys. We've got 24-tooth gears. Quite a few of them. This does look like a fun set. It is definitely a nice build so far. I'm looking forward to seeing it in action at the end as well. And we have a lot of rubber rings, tires for 3x3 pulleys. Like that. Which are pretty neat. A lot of them. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, it is a nice Halloween build. Okay, let's see. Start with a 2x3 over here. 1x2. Get a red 2x2 cylinder tile with a center stud there. Howdy, little bunny. How's it going? I thought Kinshir had a pupper. Do you have a kitty too? There we go, 1x8 there, 1x4. I can't always keep track of these things. 1x1 cylinder tile and 1x1 olive green brick. Alright, let's see. I need 4 gray 1x4s. And 1x2 in the middle. It's interesting that we got 2 hinge bricks on this side already, and we only have had one on here at the same height. Let's see, 2 1x6s in olive. There we go. 1x1 cylinder plate. And 1x1 in olive. There we go. Full of hamburgers and tomato soup. Nice. Fairly nice few days ago. However, it's back in the high 80s, close to 90. Oof. It is 61 degrees right here. It is pretty nice where I am. Alright, corner brick right there in the corner. Another 1x4, 1x8 right there. I need a 1x1 in gray. In the 40s and rained all day, wow. I wouldn't mind 40s. I'll skip the rain all day though. Alright, 1x2 Technic bricks with 2 holes. And a 1x8 in gray. And then another pair of 1x6s. There we go. Ald doesn't want rain, he wants snow. This is true, yes. Right now, at least, I do, in fact, want snow. No, that's true. Rain is not bad if you are just staying inside. Okay, dark brown plates. Alright, do I use a 1x8 in here? No, I do not. Alright. 1x6. Where's the other? There's 1x6. Need one more 1x6. Wait a second. Oh, 1x4s. Okay. 1x4 there, and there. It is really difficult to see the lines. Like, the nice thing about, like, they do black edges in gray, whereas they still do the edges for brown, dark brown in black. And that's bad. They should change that. They should really change that. A toilet has been replaced. Nice. There we go. Any chance that I've done... No. No, I'm... That's not something that I am spending any time on anytime soon. Like, I don't have time to do that right now. The Idol of Everest. Snatched from an Everest mountain temple, it is said the tendrils reach out into the unknown. It also makes a great coat rack. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's see. We get the elephant trunks on here. There we go. Get the skull on top. There we go. And get the gem right on top there. Nice little topaz. Get you positioned right there on that little shelf. Apartment maintenance looked at the toilet and decided it was easier to replace than fix. Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Plus you get a nice shiny new throne. Alright, is this still on screen? No, let's pull that down a little bit. There we go. Get that, make sure that that is on a screen. Kind of makes one wonder how this guy hasn't been raided by various government officials and Indiana Joneses. As they say, possession is 9/10 of the law. If you got something during a period of time when governments that were basically not friendly to the residents of the place that you're at are letting you take things, well, then you get to keep them. Alright, where is another? There's another dark gray 1x3 plate. There we go. Alright, so we get yellow 7L axles. We're going to do 2 gold pulleys with rubber rings on them. There we go. And get that one on there. Alright, and then we get 3 black ones on each one. Man, I did not realize that the set had so many of these rings in them. I have a ton from the old Time Twisters train as well. Sharky's just, I mean, little too much space, really. It's good to keep the space clear so that other things can fit in. Alright, so we got all 4 of the wheels. Take the 24-tooth axle, gear, I'm sorry. Get that on there. Actually, hold on a second. Just to make sure. Yeah, okay, so that is straight across, and that is straight across. Not sure if it matters, but it may. Right, there's 1. 2, and 3. Of course, the Time Twisters train had brown pulleys rather than these black or gold ones, so works better for a cart of some sort. Having, say, wooden wheels. There are some clear ones that exist. I have a pair. Alright, so let's see. That is across, that is horizontal, and that is horizontal. There we go. Okay, next up, get a pair of 1x1 cylinder plates there. 1x8 brick here. 1x2 bricks, and 3 1x2 bricks. Right there. And right. Yep. There. Just trying to jump out of my fingers here. Okay. Yep, that is correct. And then we take a brown 5L axle, an 8-tooth gear, and another 1x2 brick, and the half bushing. Alright, we'll push the half bushing on. Yeah, that is not moving. Good. Alright, there we go. Howdy, Sealand. How's it going? Are you feeling any better? Get this 8-tooth gear in. Get that 1x2 on, and pop that on. And get the bushing. There we go. Other than your arm being immobilized, you feel fine? That's fair enough. There we go. Pair of 1x4 plates. 1x8. 1x6. Another 1x6 over here. Knock down the whole wall. As you do. As you do. Okay, I actually need to see my camera because, nope. I cannot see where the part is. Oh, there it is. I feel it. I feel it. There we go. Ah, the joys of freestanding walls in LEGO. I cannot tell you how many times I have done something like that. You've succumbed to insanity and have started an all black belt run in FF1 PR. I mean, you know, why not, really? You can get potions. That's basically what you need. Get a few levels on you and just wipe everything. One major benefit, no need to grind for money. That's true, yeah. And you'll have plenty of inventory space to hold items that you can actually use as for spell effects. There we go, get that slope in there. It's interesting that they do so many double stacks of plates here. There we go. Next up, 2x3. It's a PR version inventory. That's a good point, right? No, I mean, you said PR. I said PR. I don't know where my brain was. Probably on this Lego, you know? That happens sometimes, doesn't it? Alright, there's the 1x2, then 1x6. Please don't knock down that wall, thank you. There we go. 1x8. Oh, I'm very good at deconstructing my work. Very good at deconstructing my work. I had some nice castle town buildings once. Really nice. Then I opted to drive them somewhere, and they basically shook apart. Just completely shook apart, and I did not think that I could rebuild them. So they did not get rebuilt. There's 2x3, and there's a 1x4. There we go. Alright, so once again, we are doing the same thing with the gears. Not the gears, the pulleys. There's the second and the third. Okay, and slide that through there. And get you right in there. There we go. Oh, I mean, if there were sets, then I could have rebuilt them from the instructions. It was something that I had built. Just medieval well, not really crossroads, an intersection in a medieval town kind of thing. I was really proud of it, but just got utterly demolished by the car ride. And I don't have good pictures of them either. There we go. Slide those through there. Get that gear in the right place, and slide that there. Alright. I would say it's unfortunate, rather than heartbreaking. Alright, let's see. Gray 1x2 plates, and dark gray 1x2 plates. I mean, they would have come apart eventually. There we go. Next up. Alright, 3 black 2x3 slopes. And let's see, 3 1x1s, separated by 1x1 cylinder plates. This run is definitely showing the variances in leveling, though. Max hit points right now, level 11, 139, 162, 136, 113. Wow. That is pretty substantial. And that goes there. Oh yeah, no, it hurt. It hurt. I was definitely kicking myself. There's 1x1. Another 1x1 cylinder plate. And there we go. Alright, and slide that right on there. Okay, next up, 2x3 bricks. Right there and right there. One by 8. 1x2. 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 And then you get 1x4. Alright. Extra parts almost tried to escape me. A dark brown 1x1 plate and a yellow gem. Alright, next up, we are continuing on this part here. Alright, so bag number 6. Alright, we're turning it around. Oh, sorry, Princess Linda. Back up there in the corner. There we go. Move those to the side. I mean, I have, like... I couldn't rebuild them, but I could recreate them in terms of, like, the general aesthetic. Because I do remember what they roughly looked like. I just don't remember, like, every single position and detail and stuff like that. Guess you'll have to buy Elfland's entire supply of antidotes. Yep. I mean, considering that they have, like... It does go to show the big difference in how, like, using D&D, certain elements of D&D while not using certain other elements of D&D kind of break things down a little bit because of poison being not really that deadly. But also, the spell to get rid of it is level 4. It's kind of funny, actually. Alright. So, first up... Black 1x3 brick, 1x3 white plate, and 1x3 black brick. Go. Get those turned. Not that I think it matters, but just in case. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put these wheels on. I will put them on next time we turn it around. Howdy, Cody. How's it going? And howdy, Lord Canis. Sometimes things need to be broken down to be built back up. Well, what I mean is more like... If you change a paradigm, you have to change other paradigms when things are, like, working in a specific way with each other. you can see the same kind of thing in Baldur's Gate, where the game kind of breaks down, lacking the, you know, when you go to a real-time engine rather than turn-based. And that leads to other changes, which lead to other changes, which lead to other things that should have been changed that they didn't. Another black 1x12 plate, and white 1x3 plates. There we go. Alright, we get our arched window piece in white. I'd love to get this in other colors one of these days. They have made them in some other colors, just... I mean, I have them in black. I believe I have them in sand green as well. But I'd like some other colors as well. There we go. And get the 1x4 bricks on there. Next up, another pair of 1x4 bricks. And the 1x6x2 arch. There we go. Alright, 1x12 brick on top. Pair of gray 2x2 inverted slopes. And black 1x1s. There we go. Alright, 1x4 bricks. There we go. Okay. And that fits right in here. So we have the, a little bit of an overhang right there. Alright, next up. Gray brick and gray brick. Level 12 is the breaking point for armor for the black belt. Just removed leather armor from one, and his defense went up by a point. Alright, 1x3, 1x3, 1x1, and 1x1. Yeah, the very first time I played that game, I did not realize that was the case. It definitely showed. Like, I was like, why would anyone use this class? This class is so terrible. Because I hadn't unequipped anything. Alright. Von Baron stole this obelisk, which I think we'll be building in the next step, because it had the most evil inscription he had ever seen. The Obelisk of Evil. Your thoughts on bards in all editions? I just gotta have fun with them. They have a lot, a bit behind? No, that's fine. One that is a little behind, still level 11, has a defense that is 3 higher than the rest. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, here is the Obelisk of Evil. Okay, gray, a 2x2. Nope, not that one. Beige 1x2x5 bricks. Dark gray 2x2 plate. There we go. And then we get another beige 1x2x2, 2x5 brick with a cartouche pattern. I do not remember if this is the same printing design that was on the original ones of these. I'd have to go pull them out. You gonna focus, camera? There we go. I don't know that that top one is actually an actual Egyptian symbol. I don't know. I don't know Egyptian hieroglyphs. It looks more like a Demotic script, perhaps. But you got a lot of these types of pieces with this printing in the adventurer sets, which is one reason why this set is a love letter to the adventurers sets. Also, I don't know for sure. I suspect that says Lego. I suspect it says Lego, and that goes right in here. There we go. Stole an obelisk and brought it home. Every single time you've played bards, you've ended up dying horribly. Well, I can say this with some certainty. Most people who've played bards in other editions would not like bards in 1st or 2nd edition. Of course, bards in 1st and 2nd edition are very, very different from each other, too. They are, to a certain extent, the ultimate role-playing class, though, in 2nd edition at least. Alright, get a slope with a cutout there. More plates with bars. There we go. And finally, the last one. There we go. Where are bards detailed in 1st edition? In the appendix in the player's handbook. You can only be one by dual classing from fighter to thief to druid. It's a complex class. It's the biggest class change between 1 and 2, 1st and 2nd. It's dual classing because it's not multi-classing. Dual classing is a mechanic. There we go. Get that plate on there. Most people who dual class only change from one to another. You need some pretty crazy stats to be able to do it. Green 2x6 plate. Brown 1x2 plates. And get our piano keys printed tiles on here. There we go. Crazy because in order to dual class, you have to have 15s in the prime requisites of the class you're dual classing from, and 17s in the class you're dual classing into. For example, if you wanted to start out as a fighter and dual class into a wizard, you have to have a 15 strength and a 17 intelligence. So if you want to go fighter, thief, druid, you have to have 15 strength, 17 dexterity, 17 wisdom, 17 charisma. So yeah, worse than a single paladin. Alright, another layer of keys. I don't know. I'm not counting them. 1x2 plate. I might be mistaken on the prime requisites of a Druid in 1st edition. Going by 2nd edition, I don't know. I don't remember. In other words, you had to roll insanely well when you roll your stats. 1st edition was a little bit more generous about giving you opportunities to raise stats. It was kind of assumed that characters would gain access to wishes, and there'd be like idols that will increase your stats and stuff like that. Yeah, tomes too, for treasure. Sorry, had an ear itch. 2x8 plate. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with not liking a class. There's nothing wrong with that. A class can just not be for you. I personally, I will play any class, but in terms of classes that I will choose other things instead of, thieves. I am not particularly fond of playing thieves. Went to the store today, picked up 2 Magic the Gathering bundles. Nice. Alright, let's see. How does that stay in place? Alright, 2x2 corner plate. Get 3 of these stacks. There's nothing wrong with, and there's nothing wrong with playing, like, against type either. Like, if you have a, oh, there it is. Like, having a, fighter who wishes he was a paladin, you know, didn't have the stats, so you're not a paladin, but playing like a paladin, yeah, go for it. Again, a fighter who didn't have the stats to be a wizard or a priest, so he tries to get items that allows him to fake it. Yeah, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's easier to do that in 2nd edition than it is in other editions, so. In part because everyone will be like, well, you should just play that class then. No, the point is that I'm playing a different role. First edition Bard stat requirements: 15 Strength, 15 Wisdom, 15 17 Dexterity, 15 Charisma, 12 Intelligence, 10 Con. The Dex variance depends on if you're half-elf that can multiclass. Shouldn't, because like, I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at dual classing in 1st edition, and they may have changed it. So, half-elves shouldn't be able to dual class. So, I guess maybe they allow it for multi-class. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there we go. I honestly have never looked deeply into 1st edition bards either. Howdy, Shield of Hope. How's it going? There we go. Get that on there. And one more clip. Human has to have the okay, yeah, so a fighter thief druid can half elf could be a bard, I guess. Kind of going against the multi-classing or the dual classing rules, I guess. There we go. Get that right on there. Get a pair of round top elements. There we go. And a 1x8 tile on top. And Nexo shield tiles on either side. There we go. All right. Start going for the gold candlesticks. There we go. That's too bad, Bahamut. Paladin under the Cavalier rules gets even crazier. Yeah, the Cavalier in first edition was just ridiculous. There's a reason they got rid of they got rid of a lot of that in second edition. And there we go. I get the center pipe on the organ. And then the lower pipes. There we go. Still struggling to get a D&D group together because no one seems to be interested. Yeah, it can be tough. It can be tough. I have a distinct advantage in being able to draw upon a large number of viewers. But I hope you are able to get a game going. Your main issue is timing and scheduling. In the Dragonlance game books, you were disappointed by how boring the Knight of the Rosewood was. It had nothing really special. Wasn't always described very clearly in that whether it continued to gain its spell access, the spell access of the Knight of the Sword or not. I was never quite sure. Alright, there we go. We have our organ. The organ of Catarino. Von Baron had this organ custom built in Portugal. He mostly used it to play a TV show theme songs. Alright, so here is the organ. It is a nice big organ. It is very cool. I do like it. Alright, let's get that in there. There we go. And then make the bench. That goes right there. There we go. Alright. We got extra parts of a beige 1x1 cylinder plate with bar and a gold tap. Alright, next up. Bag number 7. We're going to be working on this part over here, it looks like. Just the one bag of 7. Let's just move these characters out of the way. Actually, you know what? Let's, before we do that, let's get these wheels on. The wheels on the house go round and round. There we go. Okay. Organs are nice instruments. Yeah, I do enjoy some organ music. Generally as an accompaniment to other things. Kind of feel the same way about piano. I tend to like piano when it's an accompaniment or something like that, as opposed to just piano. Get some plates off to the side. So the old houses don't have wheels. Look at all the wheels on this. I mean, I would show you again, but it's off screen right now. Toccata in D, yeah, that's a pretty good one. At least if it's the one that I'm thinking of. Like piano, but do you also like forte? Yes, that was a really fun trivia card game back in the 80s and 90s. I don't know what it has to do with piano, but... This place needs a ghoulish musician minifig. Well, we'll get to some other minifigs. Alright, let's see. Start with a 2x3 and a 1x3. Let's see, I can actually move some of this back here a little bit. Give myself a little bit more part room. One by two, 1x1. And 1x1 cylinder plates. There we go. Alright, next up we've got some olive green 1x2s. No, it's 1x4 there. Just remember, you can always tune a piano, you can never tune a fish. I mean, you know, I think it just requires a little bit of a try. Alright, let's see. Nice thing about Magic the Gathering bundles, they come with a D20. What does Magic need a D20 for? Alright, dark gray. 1x2 there. Let's get some 1x2 dark brown plates in here. Oh. I never even thought about that as a wee little, well, not so wee little one, playing Magic the Gathering. We just used either notepads or little individual counters. Alright, more olive green 1x2s. Also, probably would help if I got the 1x6 in there. Does that not use a 1x6? What is that? No, it does use a 1x6. There you are. No, I just didn't even think about that. I was thinking about actually rolling it as opposed to using it as a tracker. I hope the numbers are all, like, you'd probably want to rearrange it so that you can go, like, 20 and then 19 and then 18 kind of thing. Whereas with a standard D20, you got 20 there, and then 19 is all the way over here, then 18, then 17. So it's like you would really want to be able to go like 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, something like that. Alright, dark brown half arches. There we go. 2x2 corner. And gray 1x1 back here. Magic the Gathering D20 is pretty much the same as a D&D D20. Well, I mean, D&D just uses a standard D20. I'd just get very annoyed if the numbers were not in such a way that you have to, like, search for the the number that you want. That would be a pain in the butt every time. I guess that would incentivize people playing online, though. Used to have counterstones with flat sides, different shades of blue to represent 1, 5, and 10 life points. I have ones that were red, but they were all the same, and you just used them, and you could use them as like 1x1 counters or whatever. They're by Armory Dice. Company that does not exist anymore, but who supplied all of my dice. Or almost all the dice. These are Armory Dice. Back from the 90s. Let's see. 1x1 plate. 1x1 cylinder plate. Need 4 of these. Some decks you built needed the ability to represent a lot of life points. Yeah, that was why we tended to use just notepads. I think I remember one time getting up to something like 40 life points. I'm sure that's nothing to some decks, but... My friends and I didn't really have deck building strategies besides these are cool cards that I want to play with in the deck. I'm sure all of my old school deck building strategies would just get absolutely murdered. Just straight up murdered in Arena. Not that most of the cards would be playable anymore. There we go. There we go. Your life point record was well into the 5,000 range once. That is impressive. Alright, let's see. 2x3 back here. 1x2. Couple more 1x2s. Couple more 1x2s. 1x1. 1x1. And gray 1x1 right there. That's it. Yeah, but would historic actually go back to the 90s? Do you have interrupts in that? Like, I got out of Magic when interrupts were still a thing. Let's see. Yeah, we are still doing some more. There we go. And 1x2, another 1x2 right here. Right, they became, like, instants were a thing before that too, but interrupts were a specific category of a separate card. And yeah, they got rid of that basically right after I stopped playing, right after I got out of Magic. So if you can't do interrupts in Historic, then none of my decks would be legal. Alright, let's see. Alright, 4 windows. Let's go ahead and get these slipped in. That is 1. That is 2. Get rid of a lot of things that were too confusing. I mean, interrupt literally means interrupt, so I don't know. Alright. Dark brown, 1x1 plate. Let's see, 3 1x1 all green bricks. And 1x2 with, or 1x1 with side studs. There we go. And the Technic plate. There we go. Slide you right down in there. Like keeping your deck simple and straightforward. I like making my my decks gigantic and onerous. There's a reason why I was not good at the game. And there we go. Okay, and let's see. Nothing else yet. Nope. All right. Got those in. All right. Start out with an axle connector and a double friction pin with axle. Slide that in there. Get the lower crocodile hinge and a pin connector in black. Back when the deck size was minimum 60, not 60 total. Back when there was no actual deck size requirement, minimum. Well, I don't know about tournament. I played in a tournament once and, like, lost my first, my first, round, and I was like, I'm good. Friend and you did a 150 card deck Highlander game once. It went on for a while. Except basic lands can only have one of each card. Yeah, we never had any sorts of things like that. It was all just whatever. There we go. And then a brown 4x8 plate. Get a gray 1x3 right there. 1x8 tile. 2x2 tile with center stud. Yeah, the last last cards that I collected actively, I got a few later just out of curiosity, but never actually played with them. The last that I got was, I think, the second Weatherlight expansion. But I'm not even sure if I had played much at that point, by that point. Alright. Let's put that down there for the moment. Get another 1x2 plate with Technic hole. Gold 1x1 with clip. Turn that on its side. Gold 1x1 cylinder tile with a top peg. White 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud and a candle flame. Trample is a dangerous thing to have on a creature that can get up to 10 +1/+1 counters. Yeah. No, Trample was always fun. I always did enjoy Trample. Oh, and there's a gold 1x1 cylinder plate with a round end and center, or a bar there. Alright. And that is going to go right in here. If you will clip on. Clip on, please. There we go. Alright, let's make the other door now. I'll get the plate ready. Clap on, clap off. I said clip. It's a difference. Trample plus vigilance plus indestructible. I know what one of those means. Well, I can guess what a second one means. Two of those were... I'm pretty sure indestructible was not a thing when I played. And I have no idea about vigilance. I'm an old man. I played Magic way back in the olden times. Right. There's the 4x8 plate. Go ahead and make the doors, or the paneling on the doors. And get a door handle knocker thingy right there. I think there were historic indestructible cards, but they didn't have a specific keyword for it. That's possible. But that may also not have been a thing in the late 90s either. That may have come in the 2000s. Again, I played Magic back in ye olden days of the 1990s. I should play the Microprose Magic the Gathering game at some point. That is the Magic that I knew. Although, that game is hard, too. That is a very tough game. Let's see, that is correct. Yep. No, I know. I recognize that because Wizards of the Coast does the same thing in D&D as well. Like there's a monster in 2nd edition that in the description it says that they are they're fey creatures, and someone was like, so would you put them in the Feywild because they're fairies? I'm like, no, that's not what it means. It's using it in the literary sense of fey. All right, what is going to hold these things on? All right. 2x4 with Technic plate, dark gray, dark brown, 1x2, dark gray, 1x2, and 2x2 with cylinder, center cylinder hole. There we go. Get that there. Go and get that on there. Once I get these secured, then I will get. Thank you. I will position it so that the camera is a little bit better. All right. Get on the bevel gears. Probably when we finish up the one bag here. All right, gray 1x4 Technic brick. Yeah, I think they just said that creatures didn't tap when attacking or something like that, or you could put on an enchantment that creature doesn't tap when attacking, kind of thing. There were definitely that kind of mechanic, but yeah, there was no term for it. I think part of it is a change in trying to make the, by describing those things without having any sort of, fixed wording for a lot of it, it limits the number of times that you need to look at the instructions when you're a new player. So it's less intimidating. There we go, get that on there. Get the second one on here. And 4L Axel. Thinking about Sarah Angel had that, and that card dates all the way back to Alpha. Yeah, it's just a change to making it so that you're being concise and using jargon in the wording rather than trying to be kind of more accessible to a new player kind of thing. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and make the chandelier. We've got the gold cog element. Get some candlesticks in. Yeah, I mean, there was like the cards, Cop Blue, Circle of Protection Blue, that kind of thing. Going back to D&D talks, you can easily get a group together out of where you live, but the bulk of folks you can rely on, you don't trust to not make you give up on DMing due to their mentalities clashing rather violently with yours. Yeah, it's I can see how that might be a concern. Alright, now, I got all these candle flames going the same way, but they want them turned. I don't think it matters, but we'll go ahead and do that, just because. Get that slid on through there. Get that on there. we go. And pop this across here. Alright. Next up, we got our hinge brick on. Leaves more room for flavor text. That is true. That is true. Put that one by one in there. Alright. Corner brick right there, and corner brick right there. One by twos, one by threes. Alright, next up. Right, let's get these out. Okay, 4 by 6. Black 1 by 1 cylinder plates. And the 1 by 2 peak slope, angled peak slope. And 1 by 1 tiles. Nah, Ifrit would never burn my Lego. He knows he wouldn't last long after that. Alright, 8 by 8 plate, and get that right here. There we go. And 2 by 6 plates right there. Alright. So, spare parts. We got a gold 1 by 1 cylinder tile with the top peg, white 1 by 1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, and a gray half bushing. Alright, so let's take a quick look at this front door. It's a little... to be fair, I've got gravity working against me here. Also, I did just lose those two. I'll put those back in a second. So, by turning the crank right here... Creak! Creak! If I put this on its side here, so that we get that right there. Hopefully we get... Yeah, it's a little bit brighter. There we go. That's pretty cool. I like that. That automatic opening element there. That is pretty neat. Alright, let's straighten those lanterns. Let's get these back into their container. There we go. And slide this back because it is that time again. Everyone's favorite, minifigs. Alright, let's get out the sheet. And let's get out a minifig. If it would, like, actually move. Alright, let's see. What do we want to grab? How about this? No, let's go for this one right here. Alright. Let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. So, we have gotten Kai. We have gotten Old Man Cornflakes. Yeah, the best figure in the set. You know it. Hush you. Selfie Guy. Boombox Guy. Bubble Tea Lady. Squid Man. Firefish Man. The four-armed guy who's the villain, whose name I should probably know, but I don't, on his vacation, or purchasing a new home. I'm not sure which. Mega Flares of Cornflakes. Wow. Rude. Sensei Wu is Old Man Cornflakes. I think Old Man Cornflakes sounds better. Right, Garmadon. Yes, yes. I do remember that name from the set descriptions. It's kind of hard to believe that Ninjago has been around for 10 years. Like there are kids becoming adults who have really never known any, you know, have never known Lego to have a theme, like to not have Ninjago as a theme kind of thing. What if instead of Pepper Girl, how about Pepper Minotaur? I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Some people in my local Lego club are doing Mocktober. Mock, M-O-C, being my own creation. And someone created two... actually, I think it was two different people on the same day created chili-related things. Pepper-related things. They're after me. They're following me. Your D20 of mostly accurate predictions says that I'm going to get 14 this time. So that would be... That would be a Firefish guy again. Alright, predictions are closed. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. Get onto the right timer. And go. Alright, let's see. Let's see. What is this piece? What is this piece? Alright, that is... Is that what I think it is? I think that... Okay. 14.36. I do believe we have this other Garmadon figure. So 14.36. I felt the helmet, and I don't see anyone else with that helmet. Let's see if we are correct. And by we, I mean me. You just want a Minotaur? I understand, but, you know, it'll come when it comes. All right, that is indeed correct. All right, let's choose that prediction. Choose the alds, choose within 20 seconds. Complete that prediction. And let's see. A Tidal Rabbit getting the hams there. I could have sworn that a certain Tidal Rabbit said they were gonna bet against me all night. I don't know. I think the temptation of trying to win won out. Lord Candace, Abcody, and Ice Oven going for 20 to 50. Lil Bunny and Dracophile going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut going for no. You meant to vote no? Oops. Your D20 was right in predicting time. I think he has, I think these are pajamas. I think this is Pajama Garmadon. No neck thing. Only has one head. This is a pretty cool helmet, though. Very nice Kabuto. That is pretty cool. That is really nice. Shame that the decoration isn't like gold, but or you can't put your own decoration on. And this bowl, really nice printing on this. That's really nice. I like that. Yep. He lost his hat. And he can have his spoon. You know, it's Betty by time, but he's getting a nice midnight snack of ice cream. You know, when you're a supervillain, you can have ice cream anytime you want. Also, I should probably put his plate on there. There we go. There's his jammies. And there we go. Alright, so that one is done. Next up, we've got Series 12. I glanced at it. I didn't have a chance to really look at it in depth. I'll probably just wait until it comes out and make a decision about it. I tend to prefer the mainline Dragon Quest Builders aside. But at the same time, I may one day get into like the Dragon Quest monsters and stuff like that. Dragon Quest Heroes. I'd probably be terrible at Dragon Quest Heroes. Let's go for this one. D20 says number 10 this time. Alright, keep in mind that there's only 16. So the D20 could have gone over. Start prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go. That said, since it's just a straight D20, you can just re-roll if it comes up with the wrong things. You're gonna re-roll anything on 17 plus? Yep. Easiest way, if you need like a range of 1 to 16 or something like that, easiest way to do that. I saw something in one of the, I think it was a Dragon Magazine article that was like, roll 2d6s to get this, to get in this range, and I'm like, and it's just a straight range of options as opposed to any sort of bell curve weighted type thing. And I'm like, that's not how it works. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, so we have not gotten on screen a Spooky Girl. We have not gotten Piggy Guy, Dino Hunter, Jester, Grizzled Prospector. Yeah, I once had hockey hair, you know. But now I'm a Grizzled Prospector. Wish it were a Minotaur Jester. Oh my lord. That'd be loud on a stone floor. You know, his hooves clanking, clopping all over the throne room. Accidentally goring random nobles. Rooting for the Spooky Girl over Prospector. No Prospectors ever. God, darn it, why don't you like Prospectors? We're the best. We're even better than Cornflakes Guy. How dare you say that? You take that back. You get no cornflakes. Well, I don't like cornflakes. I'm going to spend my gold on oatmeal. So I can make myself a moatmeal. All right, predictions are closed. All right, let's get my timer reset. And go. All right, what do we got? All right, we got a broad hat. Is that what I think it is? It is. Okay. All right, 15.05. We have another fencer. A Prospector was a villain in Toy Story 2, enough said. I do have a minifig of that. Lego minifig of that guy. Because Lego did do Toy Story sets for a few years. There we go. That is indeed correct. Where's the fencer's fence? Well, in the haunted house, of course. That's where the fencer sells all his stolen goods. All right, that is within 20 seconds because, as I said, that is a 15.05. All right, within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. All right, let's see. Kinshear, Red Hyena getting the hams this time. Title Rabbit, Ice Oven Ab Cody going for 20 to 50. Title Rabbit seems to have a little problem hitting that no button. I'm surprised. Maybe you got a glitch in your computer or something. Lil Bunny and Dracophile going for 50 to 60, and Bahamut going for no. All right, let's get. Fine, going for no next. Hey, I mean, you said that you were going to. Just saying. Just saying. It's up to you. All right, let's get his fine feather in there, and there we go. You're trying to be nice, but now, not now. Look at that guy's glorious, glorious chest. It's so great. He's got his shirt wide open. I like the belt buckle sash buckle thingy of a Lego ship's wheel, although it has fewer prongs. There's the back, and it's a pretty great hat. Look at that hat. That is a wonderful hat. And the face, properly douchey. Properly douchey. All right, let's go ahead and check that a second one off there. All right, next up we have everyone's favorite, box time. All right, so I'm going to start a prediction, and that is going to be... All right, so remember, if I get it correct with the guess, that is what we go with, even if the weight is also correct. If I get it wrong with the guess, but the weight is correct, that is the prediction you want. And if both of them are wrong, as was the case last week, not last week, Wednesday, we will be doing that. And I should probably get one of these out. That would probably be a good idea. I should probably get one of them out. All right. What do we want? What do we want? Let's pull one from right there. There we go. Put all your hams on no. There we go. Get my, let's move this a little bit, actually, so let's see if that's a little bit more visible. So, we have gotten Moon Knight, we have gotten Hawkeye, that's what his name is. We've gotten Kate Bishop, we've gotten Wolverine, we've gotten Storm. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 left. So, I have a 1 in 7 chance of getting it, because we only have one of each. Number 10, that would be a Beast. Alright, 20 seconds remaining. Get your prediction in. You know, I have no time limit on this either, so I could just, Hams are too strong tonight? Don't abstain. Go for one. Go for one. You can still win some, but not anymore. All right. So, let me move my bag because it decided to fall. You know what? Let's put this back here. We'll make it easier. It won't fall anywhere. All right. All right, well, once again, I think that there is a cape box in there. We have gotten Storm. We have gotten Moon Knight. The only cape left is Agatha. So let us see if it is Agatha. That is my guess. All right, 21.93. I should probably get the weight guide out. That would be Agatha. Let me go ahead and get this up there. Okay, that's just causing it to go crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I can't hold it steady enough. But it was 21.95, 94. Yeah, so its exact position does matter quite a bit. But the closest is 21.9 for Agatha. There are no 22s. She is the heaviest figure in the set. So let's see if I am correct. If you will actually slice this open, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. That is indeed Agatha. Excellent. I did not. She has a lot of pieces. All right, let's choose that prediction. This is going to be a payout. Yes, with the guess. Complete that prediction. Let's see who is getting the hams. Seal and Mortar, Bahamut, Dracophile. Seal and Mortar getting a nice, tidy sum of 20,000 hams. I did this on purpose. Oh, yes. That is a nice payout there, Seelan. All right. Then Shield of Hope, Kinshir, Abcody, Red Hyena, and Ice Oven going for the safe bet of yes with weight. And a Tidal Rabbit. Tidal Rabbit putting down a nice whopping 18,000 hams on no. Giving her hams on over to Seal and Mortar. That gamble paid off well. It did. It did. All right, let's see. No extra parts in this one. Let's go ahead and put her book together first. So the book has... oh, my scale is in the way of my mouse. Hold on a second. We have the cover. Come on, focus. 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 Come on. Camera, come on. Be good. Focus. There we go. So that is the cover. It's pretty neat looking cover. Open it up. And that is what we have inside. A minifig with a cloak. I don't know if that's hair or tentacles coming off the head. I like to think it's tentacles. Make it a Book of the Old Gods. I like that it is a minifig in there. Let's go ahead and get our nice, lovely purple cape out. There we go. Get that on. Get her lovely purple cape on. This is my favorite of the characters. Company of the Broken Sword thanks you for your generous donation to the Anti-Dragon Emergency Critical Fund. Alright. So she does have... that's the back printing, which is really nice. And that is the face that I am not going to be using. Then she has some purple power thingies. There we go. And that is just an adorable expression. Isn't that great? It's just fantastic. And the detailing on her outfit is wonderful, too. It's just some lovely details. And she has really nice hair as well. I like that. That's pretty great. Yeah, she's my favorite figure in the set for a reason. I don't know anything about the show itself. I don't know. I think she's from WandaVision, but I'm not sure. I don't know anything about the character, but the just the appearance of the minifig, like everyone, all of the Marvel fans that I know, or know of, I should say, who are into Lego, all talking about Moon Knight and to a lesser extent Mr. Knight. I'm all for Agatha. So you can also, and as a nice bonus, she has one of the better accessories of the book with the Elder Evil. Clearly, she's one of the few that you're not familiar with. Yeah, like I had to go look it up when she when the set was announced. But when I went to get a couple minifigs, specifically in order to get the sheet here, I picked up two, hoped, like I shook them, I guessed, I didn't have the scale yet, but I happened to get the two that I wanted the most, Agatha and Kate Bishop, so I got super lucky. I am pretty pleased with how that all went down for me. Alright, so that is minifigs for the night. Let's go ahead and put them over here so that they're a little bit less likely to get in the way of things. Agatha can... Agatha is hard to see over there. Agatha can be there. They don't have a Squirrel Girl minifig. The set is worthless to you. So here's a fun thing. The Animal Crossing sets do have a squirrel tail element, or something that can function as a squirrel tail element. So I noticed some people kind of immediately latched onto that and were like, "Hey, Squirrel Girl potential." You did a redemption? Oh, sorry. No, that's the wrong button. Did you do a redemption? I don't see it. I don't see it, little bunny. Did you want a raid tonight or something? In the meantime, we are going to be working on... Oops. This part, so... Oh, you fed me! Oh, sorry. That is why it did not show up in the thing. Ah, yes. Nom 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 nom. Yum yum yum. Sorry, I was putting stuff away, so I missed that. Sorry. But thank you very much, and thank you for mentioning it so that I saw it. All right. Delicious ham, so good. That is something that LEGO needs to make, is a LEGO ham piece. I demand a LEGO ham element. We have drumsticks, we have a turkey. Actually, we have T-bone steaks. Squirrel Girl is one of the most powerful characters in all of Marvel. It doesn't realize it. Yeah, I mean, she's, I know she's fairly popular in general. I do think that a Squirrel Girl minifig is probably going to be in the cards if that tail element works out for her. And she'd have a great torso, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's see. Next up. Alright, 2 stacks of 1x2s, so that's going to be 4. I mean, not a rogue AI. Every character is as powerful as the writers want them to be at any given time, so... Alright, 1x2 dark brown, and 1x2 brick. That goes right there. Is that on camera? Let's pull that down a little bit there. There we go. The point of Squirrel Girl was to stop people from talking about who's stronger than who. Yeah, that makes sense. Now it doesn't matter, because everyone because now all the readers know that Squirrel Girl is the most powerful. I guess. That works. But I mean, in reality, it really does... It really is the case that, since it's all literary, they don't really operate on rules. Anyone can be the strongest at any given time, depending on what the writers need. Alright, let's see. 1x2s... 1x3 inverted slope. And then 1x1 bricks. Like, obviously it's not Marvel, but in DC, the idea of having Batman actually be able to stand up to Superman kind of thing, it's kind of silly. At the same time, the writers can do whatever they want. And black 1x1 cylinder plate there, and 1x2 with Technic plate. That right there. Or even based on the circumstances, yeah. Namor can probably beat anyone as long as the whole fight is underwater. Yeah, I mean, it's all just like... I mean, mind you, I don't care myself, so I don't have any skin in the game, but I've never found that kind of argument interesting. Same thing with, like, who's stronger, Elminster or Mordenkainen? I don't care. Oh, I need a dark brown 1x4 plate. I'm like Tommy Lee Jones. I don't care. There we go. One window in. And there we go. And finally. I'm still sad that the license for some Marvel series to Netflix got canned. Because those were good shows. Or at least some of them were. Alright, let's see. 2 1x4 bricks, 1x4 plate, and 4 more 1x4 bricks. There we go. Alright, let's see. 3 1x2s, or 1x1s. Although I guess with Daredevil, is Daredevil getting another series or is it getting a movie with the same actors? If that's the case, then Might have hope for some of the others to get revived. Feels... Yeah, there we go. Now it's straight. All right, 1x1s. More plates. There we go. And the half arch. Alright, next up. Okay, 2x8 in black. A roof peak end right there. One by one tiles. There we go. Turn that back there. Alright, get you right on there. Above the window. Next up, 2x4 bricks. 1x8 brick. A brack. 1x4 brick over here. The heads of Anubis, airlifted out of the Temple of Anubis. Supposedly they are just for decoration. That's it, and that's all. So the colors are different, but these are very similar to the Anubis heads that were in one of the smaller adventurers sets. Like, this was black instead of dark gray, and I wonder if they did that because they didn't have black ones in production. The 1x3 plate wasn't there, and then the whole structure would rest on a black treasure chest for the body. But here's the head of Anubis. A very nice, simple construction that definitely does, if you're familiar with Egyptian mythology, definitely does convey exactly what they're going for. There we go. And another double inverted slope. And then the cones for the ears. There we go. And get you right in there. Alright. Then, get a 1x16 across here. 2 1 by... Where'd it go? Let the 1x2 brick go. I don't feel it. I don't see it. Go over there. Well, oh, there it is. Went a lot farther than I thought. Get the hinge plate. And where are the tiles going? Oh, I see. All right, they're on the outside. Right there. And right there. There we go. All right, spare parts, 1x1 cylinder plates in black, gray, and pearl gold. There we go. Bag number 9. Let's see. We are going to be working on the center again. Are we... Okay, yeah. Alright, these guys got to go to the side right now, because we are pulling this forward, swinging these open. So that we can work on this back part. There we go. Alright. Pour out the pieces. No large plates, it looks like. Just randomly scrolling through your YouTube feed on your phone, came across a community posting from Rammstein containing a picture of their stadium concert set made in Lego. Lego does make stadium sets. We built one. There are two others, not to mention the Coliseum itself. You could definitely remake them to be like Coliseum concert venues. All right. First up, 1 by 8. 1 by 8 and 2 1x2 bricks. There we go. All right, 1 by 10 dark brown plate, and then olive green 1x2s, dark brown 1x2 plates. There we go. And 2 on each side. Dark gray side stud elements. And olive green 1x1s. Oh, also the big LEGO news today is that pictures of the upcoming Avengers Tower finally leaked. I mentioned that. Again, I'm not a huge Avengers fan, so I wasn't paying that much attention. It does look like a nice building, though. It's pretty neat. Lots of interesting angles. And it is compatible with the, or at least should be, compatible with the... the standard modular city sets. So I may get it. We'll see. There we go. Small windows in. Still needs the Baxter building. Go, and finally the other small window in. Fantastic Four's headquarters. I doubt they would do that without a Fantastic Four movie being out. There we go. Another end peak slope. I mean, they do stuff from the comics and things like that, but it tends to be more along the lines of, like, you'll get stuff from the comics in other sets or something like that, like minifigs. we go. Alright, and that goes right there. Alright, 4 1x1s. Oh yeah, no, there have been. I just mean a new one. If the old ones were, like, super duper popular, maybe, but... Like, they don't exactly make Spider-Man sets for old movies. Alright, go ahead and get you in here. There's 3. And 4. There we go. Get that one in right there. And ironically, Corman's was the best. Alright. 1x8 bricks. I need a 1x8 in dark brown. There we go. Second 1x8 in dark brown. You're just doing one of these. Alright. 1x6. 1x1. 1x6. And a 1x1. There we go. And get the brown half arch. Another 1x6. And another 1x1. And a side stud brick. Alright, and then a 1x6 up in the center. There we go. Alright, that goes right there. Next up, same basic starting point. 1x8 brick, 1x8 plate, 1x8 brick, 1x8 plate, and then a 1x1 and a 1x2. Alright, get that right in there. Alright, next up. Okay. Let's see, that is 3 white 1x3 plates. And 2 1x3 black bricks. There we go. One on there. Back in the 90s was made to ask to make a Fantastic Four movie on the cheap for the people with the movie license to extend their license. Yeah. I mean, like, Roger Corman knows how to use money, first of all. Like, he is really good at using money well to make a movie, and make a movie quick. There's a reason why there's a Roger Corman film school thing. Like, and he gets pretty good performances out of a lot of actors, too. Many well-known actors got their starts with him. Alright, there we go. That is going to go just right there. Alright, dark blue 2x6 on the underside, gray 1x3 inverted tiles, and a yellow 1x6 plate. Dark orange 1x3, 1x6 brick, and a 2 1x1s. Then a dark blue 1x2 slopes. Dark blue 1x4. Another dark orange 1x6. Brown 1x2. And 2 more dark blue 1x2 slopes. Let's go ahead and just put that up there for the moment. Alright, dark orange 2x2 and gold 1x2 tile with center stud. You don't think it was ever really finished, let alone released? Yeah, they didn't release it, and I think that it... Because again, there was no point in releasing it. If it was bad, then it would actually harm the brand, which is not something that you want to do. And arguably, like, asking someone to make it on the cheap so that it is bad is kind of like, the hope is that you can then go to the licensor and be like, yeah, sorry, it's bad. We need to come back to it later. And that's why we're keeping the license. Dark tan, or tan 1x2 plate, and 1x1s with round clips. And you don't need to get all the special effects done if you're basically claiming that it's bad either. Something similar with Captain America, too, I think. I don't know if it was done... I don't know if it was, like, a legitimate attempt that just happened to be bad, or another one of those, we're going to make a bad one so that we can keep the license. All right. 1x3 with 2 studs. A 2x4. And get that right in there. So we're making the head of the Sphinx here. And this is very similar to the head that was on the Sphinx Adventurers set, which is a really good set. I have 5 of them, I think. Ended up getting 5 of them on sale. Really good. You think the Captain America movie was released? I don't think it was. But I don't know for sure. All right, gold cone and 1x1 cylinder plate there. The face of Sphinx, the very first Egyptian item that the Baron stole. The entire manor was built around it. And that slides right in there. Actually. So, there are some differences. I don't think that these back slopes were there, but I believe that the front slopes, the double inverted slope, Sphinx is looking at you guys. There we go. Get that focused. The colors are also very different. No dark blue and dark orange. But you did have, like, this for the beard. It feels like there was a little bit more up top, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at the actual set. And slide that one in there. The escape plan. Von Baron lined the face of a Sphinx with dynamite, just in case any curse came along with it. That seems bad. That seems bad. I do like this plunger build here. 3 pieces, very simple, but very cool. There we go. The old Captain America you're thinking of was a 1979 TV movie with Reb Brown. But did it have Dr. Lady? Alright, pair of brown 1x6 arches. There we go. Black 2x2 corner, not on the other side. Olive green right there, and inverted arches. Alright, get a crocodile hinge base, dark brown 1x2 plate, 1x8 brick, 1x12 black brick right across there. Who did I ask about just now? Dr. Lady. Reb Brown was the actor in Space Mutiny, if I remember correctly, which I may not be. Dr. Lady being the Dr. Lady in that one. All right, 2x2 corner. 1x2, 1x6, 1x2, 1x2. Get, I need a 1x6 just right here. And a pair of gray 1x2 plates with round ends. There we go. I'm getting a little bit washed out now. Getting very close to the the camera here. Alright, 1x8. 1x8 here and here. And 2 gray 1x2s. Alright, 3x6. 3x6, 2x3. Gray slope. Pair of 1x2s, and we get our 1x2x2 slope bricks right on there. No, I was making a joke. I was not actually suggesting that she was in the movie. All right, so we got a pneumatic T in gray and a black 1x1 tile in black. And what do we have left here? That's 10. Do we go through 16? I think. Let me double check. $18. Yeah, let's go a little bit more. All right. Bag number 10, we will be working on this section here. So let's move this part of the building back. Yeah, I thought so. I was joking because there's a scene in it where he says to the doctor lady, and she says, doctor. So he says, doctor, and the MST3K riff is Doctor Lady. Everyone should just watch MST3K, really. It's worth it. Alright, there we go. Get those there. And get that one out there. There we go. People who don't watch MST3K, Philistines. And we need an 8x16 plate. There we go. And put those back there. Alright. Next up, let's see. Alright, a 1x1 plate. Actually, I should put this over there. 1x1 plate right there. And 4 1x2s. There, there. There, and there. And then 1x1 Technic bricks as kind of gargoyles, grotesques, water spouts. Right here. And there. Alright, Sealand, thank you very much for coming on out. I really do appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night, sir. Alright. Let's see. How about... we'll figure it out as we go. One of the issues with large construction models. Oh, actually, oops. This should be... going the other way. There we go. There we go. Alright, then we can get our 1x4... Oh no, I do need a 1x3. Alright. I do have 1x3s in here. There we go. 1x3 panel. And 1x4 panel. Also, froggies. There we go, dark gray froggies. Right there, right there. Get that on here, and 1x3 over here on that side. Okay. Next up, 3 2x3 bricks. Alright. 2x2 corner and a 1x2. Then a 2x2 and a 1x1. A brown half arch. Another 2x3. And a brown 1x1. There we go. Get that right there so that these do kind of match up. Right there. There will need to be a 1x1 plate in between if we connect those up. Alright, next up. And basically the same thing again. 2x3s. Let's see, that is a corner. Alright, 2x2 corner. 1x2 brick. 2x2 and a 1x1. Where are you? There you are. There we go. Get in there. And then 2x3. And a brown 1x1. Alright. There is another arch, so we are going to put something in there, I imagine. Next up. Yeah, there we go. Alright. 1x3 in brown. 3 1x1 brown bricks. the half arch. Get the brown slopes not offset by a brick, please. A half brick. Thought this might be done today. Oh, no. It was definitely not going to be. We are on page 160 out of 312. I do think that after this bag, we can finish it up next week, though. It's kind of my hope. Alright, and then a 2x2 slope. There we go. Alright, and then that goes right there. Oh yeah, there was the, like, part of it is that, there should be a second floor, but given the way that they've modified the building, they've really taken out the potential for a second floor. We still have the whole tower, we have the actual drop ride, and we have all the roofs to do, so... Alright, 1x5. I guess we are not going to be putting a 1x1 plate there, which does disappoint me. Not going to lie. 1x8. Alright, hinge brick. Right there, and 2 corner bricks. There and there. Alright, next up. Alright, let's get our olive green elements in. Yeah, I mean, it is very tall. There's going to come a point where I'm probably building far back that way and turning the camera up, because the tower is going to be very tall. After all, you got to have it tall for the actual drop. There we go. Alright, next up. 1x3s and 1x2s. Nothing connecting over there, and then 1x2x3 slopes. Alright. Pair of 2x2s, a corner, a slope, and 1x2x2. That will go right there. Same basic construction. Slope and a corner brick. There we go. This is actually going pretty fast because there's a lot of bricks here. Alright, start with the 8x16 plate. Brown 1x6 right there. Okay. Tan and then gray 1x2 plates. 1x2 tile with 2 top Technic sockets and a friction pin. Can you get in there, please? There we go. And then the alligator hinge top. So that is going to go like that. If you will get on there, thank you. Alright, and that goes up there. Alrighty. Next up, a 1x6 plate. Another 1x6 plate here. 2x8 plates. And there and there. Oh, actually. My mistake. 2x6 there. We get a 2x3 right here. Okay, 2x16. And we basically do the same thing for the alligator hinge. There we go. Get that in there. Alright, then... 2x10, and on the other side, 1x8, and 1x3. Getting up there, we have the trap door piece with the bars. 1x8 in brown, 2 tan 1x2s on the ends. And gold 1x1 clips with horizontal clips. There we go. And there we go. Alright. So that fits in right there. Ah, okay. Alright, let me move these pieces over to the side so that we can turn this around a bit. Actually, you know what? Bring these pieces over this way. That's better. Alright. So we're going to fit this in right here. Get that on top, and get these down on the bottom. So that locks the roof in right there. And actually, may... Oops. Let's move some things out of the way. There we go. All right. That'll give us a little bit of a better angle, because I think we're going to be putting some things inside. All right, let's bring that there. There we go. That's better. All right. So let's get the rest of the chimney made. Got some 2x2 bricks. The brick hinges, 1x2 bricks. Another pair of 2x2s. There we go. Then gray 2x2 cylinder tiles with hollow center studs. And then we want the short cones and then the fez cones. Definitely makes for an interesting shape there. I do like that. Go. All right. And get that right there on the top. Alright, then we got some stuff to put inside the attic space. The Golden Dingus. As Von Baron reached out for the Golden Dingus, the Yeti suddenly appeared and ate his left hand. Luckily, he already had a hook for a left hand, so he simply replaced it with another. So this is a callback to the Oriental Adventures, one that was kind of like a Tibet flavored and India flavored. And that goes in right here. Very convenient, yeah. Very convenient. And the Orb of Ogel. A prototype for the mind control superweapon used by the evil Ogel Empire. Von Baron always kept one handy for a rainy day. This is actually a callback to the... what was it? The Action Team sets, I think? So there we go. We have the skull in a jar. There we go. Oh, that should actually be back one. All right. The Box of Junk. A faded sticker reads, "I love trash." So we got our crate, no barrel, dark orange 2x2 brick, 2x2 slope, tan 1x2 tile, and some gray pants. And that just fits right in there. Actually, this should go, whoops. It's kind of hard to see sometimes. Gotta move it one over. There we go. Get that right in there. Mirrorverse Lego? Not exactly. And we take our spider web. Actually, that should go this way. Again, doesn't matter that much, but there we go. Alright, so spare parts. 1x1 gray plate, 1x1 cylinder plate in trans orange, and a black friction pin. So those are the spare parts. So let's go ahead and push this back a little bit. We get a feel for what we've done so far. Okay, well that doesn't really show very well on this camera angle. Hold up, that is crooked. I noticed that. There we go. Again, I would really like a plate here so that you don't have this smooth curve up and then a step up. I do not like when you have those steps. What are you going to do? But if we turn it up, there's the doors opening. Pretty neat. The windows down here are kind of blocked by the organ, but again, what are you going to do? All right. Ogel is Lego backwards. You bet they have evil goatees too. No, so the Ogel, Dr. Ogel was the villain in the, I think it was the Action Team line. And he had... I think he had something up with one of his eyes, some like gold there or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but no, it wasn't Mirror Universe. It was just you know, classic like over the top supervillain Empire action movie type stuff. So, but this is the haunted house so far. Looking at it from the back, we do have this nice, tall roof here, which is really nice. Gets a good you know, really fits well with the chimney right there. So that's pretty nice. This side, not a whole lot going on there, really. But and of course, the best thing, or one of the best things, is the Sphinx head. Really a big fan of that Sphinx head. I had been wondering what the bell jar skull was. Completely slipped my mind about the Ogel action team guys. Just completely forgot about it. But it's pretty cool to get a reference to that as well. All right. Well, when we come back next time, it looks like we are going to be working some more on the tower. So that is what we're going to work on next time. I want to thank you guys for coming on out. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. We'll go ahead and head on over to the Jang again. He is building some more Lego. Looks like he finished up his Venator build, so we'll go ahead and head his way. We will be back tomorrow for some more Spelljammer. We will be back on Monday, because tomorrow's Saturday, for some more Tears of the Kingdom. We will be back on Wednesday for a new retro game. Well, what that will be, you will have to wait and see. We'll be back Wednesday night for some more Lego building, including this gift with purchase, the Scary Pirate Island. So a little spooky Lego for next Wednesday. There'll be other things to build too. That's just one of the things. Next Friday, we will be back to Final Fantasy V, a Pixel Remaster, and next Friday night, we will probably be wrapping up this haunted house. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.